This video is to show you how to program your distance while distracted. So as you can see from the spreadsheet, if you do not have a diagram yet, there is a video linked right here that you can click on and it will show you how you can make a diagram yourself. But for this video, we're going to focus on, again, distance while distracted. As you can see, we've already broken down a couple different columns. We have inputs, needed calculations, and then outputs. So for this distance while distracted, we're mainly going to focus on inputs and outputs. And the reason why I'm pointing that out is because you'll see that they're also color coded. You want to make sure to color code yours and label your different programming sheets as detailed as possible so that it's easy to read. So the first piece that we need for distance while distracted is we need the velocity of the car. So I'm going to click on this B3 or just right under where it says distance while distracted, and I'm going to type in velocity of the car. Okay, I'm going to put my equal sign here. In the column that is C3, I'm going to click on that. And then I'm going to change its color to green. I think that's the right shade. Maybe it's the shade. Whatever shade of green that you'd like. And that is where I'm going to put my velocity of the car. So I am not putting any calculations here. I'm just going to leave that there so that when I need it later, I can plug in my numbers wherever I need. What I do need to put, though, so I can remember, is my units, which is meters per second. Okay, so now I have the velocity of the car all set up. I need to also put in time of distraction. So I just skipped the line so it's easier for me to read. And I'm on B5, so time of distraction. Again, I'm going to click this paint or fill color button, and I'm going to change it to green. And then I'm going to put my units so that I can make sure that I'm putting in the right numbers, which is seconds. The last piece of this programming sheet that I need is my distance while distracted. Okay, so because this is the main calculation that I need, I'm going to make sure I also highlight this area so that I can remember, oh, this is our big number that we need for this part. So for the outputs, okay, which is E7, I'm going to change that to the color red or a shade of red that isn't too much. And I am going to also put my meters or my units, which is meters. Okay. Here, I also need to put my calculation to find the actual distance while distracted. So if you remember from class, the way that you find distance while distracted is you're going to do velocity times time. So I'm going to click velocity, which is this cell right here. So C3, you can see wherever I'm going to put that number, it pops up right here. I'm going to do shift 8, which gives me the asterisk, which is multiplication. And then I'm going to click the cell where I'm going to put time in. So right there. And then once I do that, I'm not going to, before I touch anything else, I'm going to click enter. So now this is programmed for me. You see the 0 pops up. Also, if I double click on that cell, you'll see that I can see that what I'm doing is I'm multiplying velocity by time, and that will give me my distance while distracted.